What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and as you guys can tell from the title, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links summoning animations. Now, of course, this list is going to be an opinionated list because, let's be real here, there are so many different animations in this game that just look super nice, and honestly, putting them into 10 was difficult for me, okay? Like, originally for this list, I was going to do 5, like a top 5 summoning animations, but I honestly just could not fit 5 animations to be the top animations because there's just so many cool animations in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So I had to do a top 10 list, and still with that top 10 list, it was very difficult for me to choose just 10 amazing summoning animations in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So of course, if you guys want to, go to the comment section down below after you're watching this video, or right now, whatever one you want to choose, and go into the comment section and just give me your guys' top 10 list on the best summoning animations in Duel Links, because there's just so many good animations in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Like, it's absolutely insane. Also, another thing that I want to mention too is that, of course, I'm doing this list before Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I was considering making this video, you know, after 5Ds World releases, but I was like, you know what, why not see if people, like, you know, you guys watching this video enjoy this top 10 list of the best summoning animations, and maybe I can do like a top 5 summoning animations for all the 5Ds characters that we're going to get, because most likely we're going to get a ton of summoning animations for all the 5Ds characters when they get released into Duel Links. So I think that would be a cool idea to make a sequel to this video by doing a top 5 list on the best 5D summoning animations of all time and all of that stuff right there. So yeah, super excited to talk about today's list. I got some nice animations for you guys. To be honest, I might switch up my positions on like what, you know, animations I like the most, because to be honest, like I said, it was super difficult for me to get into a top 10 list of all these animations, that is for sure. So I think like after I'm done with this video and it's gonna get public, I might, you know, switch some of my slots and stuff like that when it comes to just all of these amazing animations in Duel Links. So yeah, if you guys are excited for today's Duel Links video though, be sure to go hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more top 5 and top 10 lists in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. But without further ado, let's go into the number 10 spot. In the number 10 spot, I'm going to be putting the Legendary Fisherman. Now, Legendary Fisherman's summoning animation is honestly just so cool to me. I don't know what it is, but like the fact that your boy is just chilling in the water, waiting for this shark to just show up to him. He freaking just captures him, hops on this shark like it's nobody's business, and just hops into the battlefield with a little flip in the air with the, you know, shark in the air. Like, that's just, I don't know what it is, but just like the pose, like the final pose on how he got into the duel field, and just the fact on how he hopped into the shark and getting ready for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel is just absolutely crazy, and it just looks so cool right there, man. Like, honestly, this card's artwork, just for the summoning animation, looks so nice. Now, I know like some of you guys might be thinking like, why the heck did this guy put this card in the number 10 spot? Legendary Fisherman sucks, and all that stuff. But this is a summoning animation video, and I just think the summoning animation is super cool. I feel like it's a little underrated also because there's not really much reason to play the Legendary Fisherman in Duel Links. Like, the card is just pretty mediocre, so you don't really get to see this animation that much. So I kind of wanted to put in the 10th spot simply because maybe some of you guys haven't seen this one before, and I don't know, it's just so cool. Like, he just hops into the field like it's nobody's business, and he's like, what's up, fam? Time to win this duel. But, you know, he's probably not going to win the duel because the card sucks. But still, it's so cool. That's why I'm going to be putting the Legendary Fisherman in the number 10th spot. Coming in into the number 9 spot, I'm going to be putting Cyberblader's animation in this spot. Now, I don't know what it is, man, but I think this animation is just such a cool and underrated animation. Kind of like the same with the Legendary Fisherman animation. That was another one that you don't really see that often, but is super cool. Kind of feel the same thing here with Cyberblader. I think it's just so cool how they incorporated Cyberblader actually skating around in the animation in the night. It just makes it look so cool. And I don't know, man, it's just a cool animation, man. The background looks nice. I like the night atmosphere going around, and Cyberblader is just chilling around, just doing her business. Now, I will say though, I just noticed, but I think with the summoning animation, it kind of gives me some vibes of that one duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX where Jaden and Alexis first battled against each other. That little area where Cyberblader is skating on looks a lot like that lake where, you know, Jaden and Alexis fought. So maybe that's a little Easter egg right there in this animation, but I seriously doubt it. But I don't know, just something I just noticed real quick there. But yeah, I don't know, Cyberblader, such a cool animation. I really like it a lot. One of those animations you just don't see that often because a lot of people don't play Cyberblader, but yeah, super cool animation. That's why Cyberblader is in the number 9 spot. Coming in into the number 8 spot, I gotta put Rainbow Dragon's animation in this spot, because let's be real here, Rainbow Dragon just has a super cool animation. First of all, pulling off Rainbow Dragon is just a tad bit difficult, and then sometimes since it is kind of difficult to pull off, it's super satisfying when you do. And since you were able to just summon Rainbow Dragon through, you know, Jesse, you're able to get to see this amazing summoning animation for it, and man, Rainbow Dragon looks menacing, man. He comes through a literal black hole into some light atmosphere of some sorts. Another little like nice attention to detail that the animators did is that they zoomed in on the Crystal Beast crystals on Rainbow Dragon, because you know, to summon Rainbow Dragon you need to have all 7 Crystal Beasts either in the field or graveyard, so it's kind of cool that they zoomed in a little bit onto that. So I really like that little touch of detail right there. And yeah, I don't know, Rainbow Dragon looks so menacing and so cool, and that's why I just had to put that in the number 8 spot. On to the 7th spot, I'm going to be putting Elemental Hero Neos' animation in this spot right here, because let's be real here, when GX World got released into Duel Links, one of the coolest animations by far from that, actually I'll take that back because there's going to be another animation later in this list that's better than Neos in my opinion, but still, the intro for Elemental Hero Neos in Duel Links was so cool because we actually first saw his animation in a video a while back on the GX World announcement trailer, and we saw Elemental Hero Neos' animation right there, and everybody that was playing Duel Links at the time was just so hyped about Elemental Hero Neos being added into the game. We're getting Jaden and all the GX characters and stuff like that, and yeah, it was just super cool to see Elemental Heroes Neos animation just in Duel Links through that trailer. Another thing super cool about the, you know, just the animation itself is that I really like how Neos is literally in space, just flying through space like nobody's business, and he is just looking badass as ever, man. Like, he's just flying through space at light speed and this shows up like, what's up boys, Elemental Hero Neos is here. It's just so cool, man, and I really like Elemental Hero Neos animation for that. Jaden, you got a pretty cool ace monster, I'm not gonna lie, and his animation is freaking spicy, so that's why I had to put Elemental Hero Neos in the number 7 spot. Coming into the number 6 spot, I gotta put your boy Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on this list, because man, it is honestly so satisfying when you get 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons and a Polymerization while you're playing Seto Kaiba and Duel Links. Fuse all 3 of those Blue Eyes White Dragons into Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then afterwards seeing this amazing cutscene intro with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Like, honestly, they did a really good job with this animation. The fact that the start of it starts off with the lights in the sky crashing down onto the ground, all of a sudden it just zooms into that location and you start seeing 3 heads pop up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden those 3 Blue Eyes heads start charging up their Burst Stream of Destruction attack, and it's like, whoa, that is honestly insane looking. I wish the card wasn't really bad, because let's be really here, like, resource wise, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon getting it onto the board isn't really that worth it unless you use Cyberstein maybe, but yeah, but besides the fact that this card's a little booty, I gotta say the animation though really saves it for me. Like, I really like this card because it's just an iconic card. Animation is amazing, and that's why I put it in the number 6 spot. Coming in the number 6 spot, I gotta put Destiny Hero Plasma on this list because this monster deserves it just by far. First of all, this just monster starts off the animation coming out of this lake of blood. Like, are you kidding me, man? That's absolutely insane, especially when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! This boy is coming out of a pile of blood. Another thing, too, is that I honestly want to know this origin story of this monster, because you can tell that there might be someone actually in, like, actual human inside of that, like, monster body, but at the same time, it's definitely, like, mostly a monster, but then, like, partially human. So, I want to know this hero's origin story, and to be honest, this card doesn't even look like a hero. It looks like an anti-hero, to be honest. So, yeah, I would love to hear the story about this card. It honestly looks just badass, just easily by far, and that's why this card made it to the number 5 list, because do you see this animation, guys? Like, it's on your screen. It's just amazing. In the number 4 slot, we have the Egyptian god card, Slifer the Sky Dragon. And let's be real here, Slifer the Sky Dragon's animation is just so amazing. And to be honest, I think Slifer the Sky Dragon is probably my favorite just god card out of the 3 design-wise. And yeah, just this badass red dragon just summoning forth like this. And like how he just slithers up in the sky all menacing-like. And then just at the end of the animation itself, he just looks down upon you like you're an inferior person. Just It's so cool, man. Like, honestly, Slifer the Sky Dragon is just such one of the best looking god cards when it comes to the summoning animations right there. Now, I wish the card was better, because let's be real here, Slifer the Sky Dragon is pretty mediocre when it comes to just being good in Yu-Gi-Oh! But hey, at least the summoning animation makes up for it, because this summoning animation is just so nice, man. And yeah, Slifer the Sky Dragon is probably by far my favorite god card out of the three, but I am excited, though, for Obelisk Tormentor's animation if we do ever get Obelisk Tormentor in Duel Links. I hope they do. For Obelisk Tormentor, I hope they kind of do something like they did in the Dark Side of Dimensions, where Obelisk is just coming out of the ground being summoned like that. That might be better than Slifer the Sky Dragon's animation, but I'll have to make a redo on this list if that's the case. But Slifer the Sky Dragon, an amazing animation, and that's why Slifer the Sky Dragon's in the number 4 spot. Coming in the number 3 spot, I gotta put Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, hold up, boys. Some of you guys might get mad in the comment section that why did you put Blue Eyes White Dragon above Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Slifer the Sky Dragon? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys my reasons right here. First of all, just aesthetics wise, I do like this animation a lot more just to all the other ones, because it's just such an iconic animation. Like, for a lot of us in Duel Links, this was the very first animation that we have ever seen into the game. If you guys chose Kaiba at the start of the game and summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon, this was the first CGI animation that you saw in the beginning of the game. So that's like a little iconic thing right there. Another thing too, that I mean, like, come on guys, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's such an iconic card that I just have a soft spot for this guy, and that's why I put him high up the list. I guess animation-wise, some of the previous, picks on this list looked really nice and looked better than this animation, but still, there's just something about Blue Eyes White Dragon that I just like so much, because it's just such an iconic card, and that's why I put it much higher than a lot of the other cards in here. And this is one of those animations that, while I see it a ton, because Blue Eyes has been common in the past in Duel Links, every time I see this animation, I still like the look of it. I love the blue. I'm a sucker for this type of, like, blue and stuff like that, just light sort of blues, and yeah, I really like that. So definitely just iconic right there. I'm a sucker for just light blue and all that stuff right there. And then yeah, just Blue Eyes White Dragon, such an iconic card. And yeah, another thing too I want to mention about Blue Eyes White Dragon is the fact that Blue Eyes White Dragon actually did get 2 summoning animations in the game. A long time ago, Blue Eyes White Dragon got an April Fool's animation, where whenever you summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon on April Fool's, you actually were able to see this animation where Blue Eyes White Dragon had a little KC Cup maintenance hat on him, and I thought that was just pretty funny, to be honest. So the fact that Blue Eyes White Dragon also has 2 animations kind of outclasses pretty much every other animation in this list. So I'm just saying, boys. I'm just saying, boys, right there. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, you guys, if you disagree with my opinions, you guys can go to the comment section down below and give me your guys' top 10 list on the best, Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster summoning animations and stuff like that. So feel free to do that. I know this pick might be a little controversial for some people, but yeah, like this card right here, such an iconic card, and that's why I put Blue Eyes White Dragon at the number 3 spot. Coming into the number 2 spot, I had to put your boy Elemental Hero Flame Wingman's animation, because man, this animation is just such an amazing looking animation. Now, a lot of you guys probably already seen this animation, because this Wingman animation actually came out extremely recently in Duel Links. Like, it came out I think a week or so ago. And yeah, just Elemental Hero Flame Wingman is such an amazing animation. Like, what I love about the newer animations is that they definitely do get better and better, and this is a prime example on why some of these brand new animations are just so cooler. Like, honestly, I think Wingman's animation just absolutely kills Elemental Hero Neos's animation by far, because just the fact that it zooms in on the black skyscrapers and you just see Flame Wingman just jump out of just on top of the skyscraper and just skydives and just flies out here, just all menacing looking. Like, super cool right there. I really like this Elemental Hero Flame Wingman's animation. By far one of the best animations in Duel Links for sure. And this actually makes me super excited to see how well Konami has worked on when it comes to the 5Ds animations, because like we all know, 5Ds is going to be coming out in late September, and since we're going to get a lot of new characters into the game, or most likely, and I'm pretty much 100% that we're going to get some brand new summoning animations for the 5Ds characters like Stardust Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Red Dragon, Archfiend, stuff like that. Super excited to see those animations. So with this Flame Wingman animation looking just amazing, can't wait to see those 5Ds animations also. So yeah, had to put Flame Wingman in the number 2 spot, because it's just such an amazing summoning animation for sure. Coming into the number 1 spot on the top 10 best Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links animations, I gotta go with Exodia. Let's be real here, guys. When you pull off Exodia against one of your opponents in Duel Links, the fact that you get this amazing, very unique animation for defeating your opponent with Exodia is just honestly so satisfying. It's not even funny, man. Like, just seeing this animation and pulling it off against your opponent is by far one of the coolest things to do in Duel Links, and I'm really glad that they put so much effort to make this animation unique and amazing when you defeat one of your opponents in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Like, let's be real here, all 5 of the pieces of Exodia pop up on both players' screen, and then you just see Exodia charging the Exodia Obliterate at your opponent, and it's just like, bro, why is this amazing? Oh yeah, it's because it's Exodia, man. So for sure, Exodia, super cool animation. So it's just one of the most unique and like pretty high quality animations compared to the rest of the animations, that by far Exodia has to be in the #1 spot. I don't know though, boys, but you guys can tell me your different opinions, of course, in the comment section down below. But I gotta say, like, come on, Exodia has to be at #1. Well, I think that's going to do it for me, guys, in this top 10 summoning animations in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I know I mentioned this a ton of times in the video, but seriously, put your guys' list of your top 10 animations in the comment section down below. Love to hear your guys' opinion on what you guys think are the best animations in Duel Links, because there's so many Duel Links animations in the game that you guys easily have different opinions than mine. That's for sure when it comes to these lists. Also, if you guys enjoyed this top 10 video and you want me to create more top 10 videos, as always, be sure to go hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, so you get notified when I make new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys, though. Thank you so much for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and I'll go see you guys in the next one. See you later.